Hi, everybody. I guess I better not say anything too terrible. It looks like maybe we're okay, but before I say for sure, I'm gonna give it another, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds or so, because I was on the phone with my ISP, and before I finally got to an agent, it just seems to have fixed itself. So thanks for being here, and we're gonna let this go for just a few more seconds before I. Yeah, it seems okay. All right. I'm a mess over here. I'm gonna play some music for y'all. Give me a few minutes, and I will go live and I'll tweet and all that stuff. Tell your friends because it's already almost 2:30, and I assume people just assume I'm not going live. Okay, see you all soon. Hello, we've made it. I'm sorry that it took so long, but also it wasn't my fault. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. It's been quite the morning. That's what this is what happens when I try and be productive and do other things before stream up to... It doesn't matter. Hi, everybody. We're here. We made it. We're going to play Beacon Pines. I didn't throw any computer components out the window, which, let me tell you, was real close. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm O'Connor Deem Jazzy Ends. We're going to play Beacon Pines. It's going to be great. We're here now. I'm still a little bit up here, but it's fine. I'll come down. Hi. Hey, thanks for everybody who came to hang out yesterday. We're going to do this fast so we can get this game because it's already 2:32. But thanks for everybody who came out last night for the Last Refuge episode 3. Oh, probably nothing. I just need some deep breaths and cute animation, but thanks, Tanya. I appreciate you. But thanks for everybody who came out to episode 3 last night. It was super fun. We resolved, let's say, the ladder hanger from episode 2, which is great. I don't want to say anything. And to redeem the Hydra you got. Yes, that too. That's true. And I, you know what? I'm going to double redeem yours. It was fun. Thanks for coming around. We appreciate you. Next week is episode 4. We are almost to the halfway point in our finale season. Also, we're almost to the end of day 1 of recording for that season because we did 5 episodes a day for 2 days. You can see, I started doing the edits for episode 4 today. That was part of what I was doing before stream. And you can definitely tell that we're a little punchy by the end. We're very punchy in this episode. It gets very goofy. The audible gas at the ladder hanger. Good. Yes, that's the idea. 5. Yeah, we did 5. The first day we started at 9 and got done at, I think, 4:30. And we did 5 episodes. And then day 2, we started at 10, and I think we're done at 5. And that was the last 5 episodes. They were busy days. What can I say? So anyway, next Wednesday, episode 4. I'm very excited. That's all. I'm also very excited for Beacon Pines, which we should play. Button. Spacebar. Yeah.
Chapter 5.
Oh my god. Just jumping right in it. That's fine. Please feel free to share your wins and exciting newses. Sounds like Tanya had a very good morning meeting early this morning. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. Please feel free to share that. I will also take some D&D news because we can sort of hop around. There's a lot of reading in this game, so I can hop around there. If anybody has updates that you'd like to share, I will take those. Or TTRPG updates. Doesn't have to be D&D. If you're playing Blades in the Dark, if you're playing Honey Heist, I want to hear about that too. But I'm going to get started on this because that feels like something I can control in this moment.
What big ears you have.
Did it? Oh, I haven't checked it today, Tanya. It broke 100. So wait, the 100K stretch goal was, I don't remember what. Well, wait, now I want to go look and see. Okay, before we actually play. Oh, I just wrote Baker Kit. So that's good. Oh, that's right. It was the DM's guide. That's right. Yeah. So that's very exciting. Has there been no, because it just went this morning. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I rode for it, but I don't know any of the details of this backer kit. So I am as delighted and surprised as you are when new stretch goals get posted. So I will look forward to seeing what the next stretch goal is. About potential stretch goal to us. Ooh. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. I have not received it yet, but I will keep an eye out for it. How exciting. How exciting. All right. That's very good. Sent it before the campaign went out. Oh, then maybe I did get it and I just didn't read that part of it. Also possible.
Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet.
Okay, so real quick, for anybody who was not with us at the end of Tuesday's stream, I will assume that you don't care about spoilers because you're here. At the end of Tuesday's stream, we discovered that the figure in the hazmat suit that, theoretically it's the same person, but at least one of the people in hazmat suits who like grabbed us and we have been pretty sure is the bad guy is in fact our grandmother. So that's a lot. Your last stream mention of bog creatures inspired me to create a bog butter elemental. Gross. Its entire purpose is to be eaten, no matter how rancid it may have become over time. Poison, disease, anyone who could. Gross. I love it.
After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Hey. Oh shit, I have to remember all of our voice buttons. One of the other things I wanted to do this morning was reorganize my stream deck with character names, and then the internet shut the bed. D&D stream news for wins. Absolutely I am. Yes, please, Lauren. Thank you for checking, but yes, absolutely. All right, let's see. She was Gladys. Here we go.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suits?
That was my gran.
That was your gran.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this.
Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there.
Lead the way.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this where? Yes, okay. And can we, I realized that we didn't, now that we were in a new chapter, I didn't actually explore this little area to make sure there was nothing there. Okay, great, there's not. Oh my great creepy goblins. Tonight is the stream premiere of Arkenholt University, a show we've been working on for months. Ooh, making a whole unique Magic University, college's characters, body, gut, heart, mind, and soul. I'm excited. That's so exciting. Yes, everyone go check it out. Congratulations on finally launching it. Yes, congrats, Lauren. That's really awesome. What time do you all start tonight? Okay, wait. This guy is just German. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, we gave them the... Is it the Hive voices? I don't remember what voice they were. Just talking a little bit of their amp meeting. Ooh, nice. 5 p.m. Eastern, 8. Okay, so I can't raid over because that's a couple hours after we get done, but check it out, everybody. Okay, these people's voices are... Well, of course we're not worried. I'm sure I had a voice mod for... I guess I had a voice mod for the whole group of them.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Ooh, I missed the first half. Defeated an aberration. Bit of a shared hallucination. Ooh, love that. Druids were helping. Rogue detect thoughts again. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're learning more. Supposedly had a vestige in it getting nowhere. Took the memories away. Ooh, we're learning more. We're learning more, Haley. I love it. Oops, wrong screen. Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
Finally got my character for Villains Anthology semi-completed. Yes, Ampistrano is back as of last week. Yeah. If there's anything you need knowing, you will know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
Oh, he's mad. There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, Jordan mentioned that to me, Fair. That's very exciting. I can't wait to see it. Oh good, I just saw a picture of it this morning, Tanya. I love it. I'm glad it's healing well.
And broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, I don't want to talk to him though. He's so creepy. Can we sneak by him? I mean, we're obviously gonna talk to him because it's gonna let us. Plus, I like doing his voice.
Hi, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser.
Oh, Gran tells me to keep away from the clipboards.
That's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. This piano music is also wigging me out, and I kind of love it. TTRPG good news. My rescue rat is warming up to me and literally felt safe enough to, fall asleep on you. Oh, I'm so glad. Now put a clear bandage that stays for 5 days, and that's it. Hey, that's awesome. Pulling that bandage hurt more than, oh no. But that sounds super easy, so that's great. Oh yeah, I like these two too. Oh, let's talk to this lady she's French, right? Yeah. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figurine turned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Ooh, the thought plickens. Okay. Oh my god, which one's Zariel? I don't remember. I think the grayish one, the bluish gray one is the other one. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know Brianna went with you. That's so great. Oh, Chaos Mouse, that's so cute. Hey, another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow. Oh, good, I was right. See you tomorrow, Z. Okay, now I gave Zariel something horrifying. Was it this one? I think it was this one.
Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks order the same drink?
Yeah, decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why?
I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, for sure.
Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow.
Ugh, I can't wait. Hey, Panther, welcome in. This pet loves me too much, I don't want it anymore. What? Yeah. Okay, off we go. Man, you all are really making me remember everybody's voices. I think this is Eeyore and British Fop. So let's see, here we go.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Oh, I couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
That's such a sad reason to... Well, I'm glad you're getting them now and socializing them as they want. I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she's been indisposed of late. Oh, she doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Well, regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair, you know. Yeah, and we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. Oh, the rhymes, how delightful. My father was a great man. Oh, you're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr lopped his arm on Gus's shoulder.
Oh, but I mean the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Oh, call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Oh, gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. No, not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds. Yep. Little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kurt gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Oh, undoubtedly, indubitably. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Man, he's creepy. Also, Beck is on top of Mayor Valentine, which I find very funny. Do you want to talk? No. Okay, oh, we go this way to get to the... Right? Yeah. Oh, she wants to talk. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here.
So, what's your mate Rolo like?
Rolo? He's... Rolo.
Not particularly helpful.
Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest.
It is about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is.
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Hit me with the highlights.
Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal.
Ooh, big deal fertilizer.
Okay, it was a big deal to us. Anyway, their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good.
I'm sensing a big butt.
Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed.
Changed how?
Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows, but all the crops died. Everyone blamed the Valentines.
The foul harvest.
Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs.
Sheesh.
The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's still sort of a crapshoot what happens.
And no one knows why.
Nope.
I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick.
Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others.
What sucks?
Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town.
The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative?
Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Anyway, we better get going.
Oh, I am very suspicious. What did they do that week? Because something tells me it wasn't... maybe it just wasn't just decontaminating the groundwater. I would like to... Yes, I know. I would like to know what they did when nobody was around.
It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid?
Name's Beck. You must be Rollo.
I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction.
I've seen worse looking piles of junk.
Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days.
Oh, good lord, what's gonna happen? Oh, no. Oh, ladder's going up. Okay. They dug up the dungeon. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so loud, Rollo. What do we think that's for? I can't wait to find out. Anyway.
Whoa, he goes all out, doesn't he?
Always.
Rollo is every child who ever booby-trapped their bedroom door. Correct. Absolutely correct. You really want to clean up after him? Okay, what am I supposed to do with it? What? Oh, okay. Well, don't miss, Goofy. There we go. Okay, what are we doing? This is so weird. Oh, don't you dare move. Oh, I'm never gonna hit it. I'm just gonna have to walk right up to it. I absolutely cheated and I absolutely do not care. Wait, is that their security? Okay, but...
Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place?
There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks.
Junk food for junk. Nice.
Goofy. Alright, let's go up, I guess.
So... pretty sweet security, right?
It was imaginative, I'll give you that.
Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? A man? Well, yeah, but I got away.
You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
Then it could have been a man.
How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang.
That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma.
Yeah, that's, the other part? On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran. Wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup.
So, alright, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much.
I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense.
And so, we can logically conclude aliens, or alien zombies, have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. Okay, first of all, for the last time, there are no aliens.
I don't know if I believe that.
Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged.
But she's definitely hiding something.
Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in.
Moved in? The Gran isn't from here?
No, she came back a few months. She came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing.
Soylent Jam is people!
Did you know your Gran before?
Not really, no.
Oh my god, is this not his grandmother? Holy shit!
It had been years since I'd seen her.
Look, don't take this the wrong way. But are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying, it sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up.
We could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now?
Well, that's kind of the whole point of hiding something.
I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop.
You can tell me in.
Okay, so yes,
Chapter
Brian,
6.
I actually recently saw someone compare part of this plot to Twin Peaks, saying that it was a little Twin Peaks-esque. I've never seen Twin Peaks, so I wouldn't have clocked it, but I'm glad that you said that, because that's not the first time I've heard that about this story. Oh my god, we're already on to chapter 6. I really quickly, though, I can't. Okay.
Secret lair.
I want to check our decision tree real quick to see where we've found stuff that can
Summer forged
move around.
ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Fair enough. Gran is not Bob. That one I got. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you hang on a second, Luca. I just want to see where we are. Okay. Okay, we got 2 paths here, and we're not done with break yet. So far, I haven't found anything else, but I also don't know if we've missed any of them. I have no real way of knowing. Okay.
What time is it?
Fuck if I know, kid. Get a watch. I know. Banging on the door. I'm just looking to make sure that I'm not missing any charms. I think, well... that's the thing is I have no real... Shut up! I have no real sense of how many there are or like how often I should be finding them. So if we missed them, I may never know. But, oh well. All right, fine. What do you want? Oh.
Rollo, what on earth is that? Huh? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? Helps me think.
You're gonna need a lot more of those.
Me too, Fair. Me too.
Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. Coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca
I
and
love
Beck
him so
rolled
much.
their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go?
The room upstairs! It's the room upstairs!
Yeah? The closet upstairs.
So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first.
No dice, it's locked. Well.
Rollo's every child who discovered Sherlock. Yes, correct. Yes.
Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is.
If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else?
She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush?
Yeah, true. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary?
Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen, but it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
All right, Rollo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random
As Beck
teacup
pulled on
and...
one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
I forgot I had that button. I'm delighted that I have that button.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
I'm gonna use it all the time now. Oh! Holy shit! How did she get that installed?
Seems like your Gran has been doing some remodeling.
Secret tunnel.
Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes.
So, which one do we think she is?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe?
Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
Oh, do I finally get to look around? Do I finally get to control the character now? Okay, hooray! Oh, so much talking. Okay.
What do we have here?
Barrel arts caution explosives?
And jam jars?
That's enough jam to feed the whole town.
What kind of incendiary jam is your Gran making?
Did not expect that one, but I'll take it, I guess. Looks like we get to set fire to something eventually.
She wouldn't have had me walk around delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink?
Wait, what?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Holy shit, Rollo is a super taster.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A Granjargram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Spark Plug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good.
So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right?
You're new here, so I'll let it slide, but I'm the bad joke guy around here. Be super clear.
Oh, Rollo. Instantaneously jelly. No jam! I delight myself. Okay.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Walter?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files.
Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it?
One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live.
Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from
Willow
Joseph.
looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy.
Yeah, that is kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph?
That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions.
It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes.
So it might be related to something else?
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
Thank you for that, Fair.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see?
What did he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit!
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
I don't think listen, I was a bit of a narc when I was 12, but like, I can't imagine saying bullshit at 12. That's not true. But I would have thought twice about it.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town.
12 is exactly when you start cursing. You know, that might be true. What grade are you at 12? What is that, like 6, 7? Yeah, okay, no, that's true. That's middle school. You're right. I will say, I vividly remember the first time I swore in my mother's presence. It was wild. I said it, and then we just sort of both froze and looked at each other, and she just sort of went, and then we went about our day.
Interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, sure, she sure has kept herself busy.
Is your gran a serial killer? 'Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town out of the kindness of her heart.
She put little symbols by some of them.
Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle.
My moms are both on here. Both with question marks?
Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out.
Mr. Kerr has a bullseye.
The killer has chosen her next victim! We don't know what any of this means.
Well, whatever it means, it's probably not good.
This is so exciting. Surely they're gonna give me a charm here eventually, right? Surely. Okay, guess not.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map.
Well, careful about one sec.
Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow
Rollo
it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
town square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure.
Well, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on the map is the same symbol as those explosives over there.
So, it's not hiding treasure. Ugh, a real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival! The festival?
The King's Festival?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gulp.
did you just say gulp?
Feels like a gulp kind of situation.
Everyone will be gathered near the center of town.
She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her.
Okay, so I'm fairly certain that that's not what's happening, but what the fuck is happening? What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what? Oh, I'm not.
What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs! Shh! Quiet! Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark.
Right, but surely someone's going to turn on the light when they come down here, right?
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Oh god, that's
The
creepy.
kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
I think that's Fratelli. I think that's the squirrel. Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Woohoo!
thump,
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump,
I'm just here to help. Just
thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo?
Mysterious, creepy man?
Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out.
Holy crap, well, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked
As
out
Beck
cold.
flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver?
Oh, I was right about who it was, but not
Chapter
about their
7.
name.
The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Oh my.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with
my
some
God.
loose string.
Guys, you're 12.
The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to
Yeah,
know
you fucking
what he was
assaulted
doing in
him.
Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
Uh-oh. They'd run... Oh, I can't wait. They'd run a classic good cop something. Oh, interesting. We only have good cop, chill cop. This is a wild choice.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Happy, that's amazing.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. That was all a big mistake.
Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down?
Well, no one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled.
Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, all right. Mistakes happen. You kids gave all Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement?
Well, I'm here to help, of course.
Help with what? What's my gran up to?
If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you.
How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you?
No.
And since your grand moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming?
Yeah.
So why would I turn my back on your family now?
But it's just... All this stuff seems pretty weird. A board of with names of people from town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient
Luca gestured
notes,
to the corner.
barrels of explosives.
I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. Oh, maybe he's... No, I'd keep it this way. This will all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought to...
He punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light! We got a runner! Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and
Biscuit.
turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. And let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play cool, huh?
Not now, Beck.
Ooh,
They
looks
heard
like we've
the
reached an
staccato
ending.
thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right.
He
Only
sure
a
did,
hollow
Chibi.
croak
What a dick.
escaped. The end.
Oh.
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Fair enough.
Back to the drawing board.
Alrighty. Haven't gotten any new ones off of that branch. We can rumble instead of break, and that's our only choice, actually. It feels like we might have missed some charms, but I don't know how to go back and find those, so oh well. All right, so we're going back to weather. Oh, right. This is whether the skies clear up right after dinner at Beck's house. This is when we come outside, do the skies clear up or does it rain? And I assume now, since we're doing rumble, begin to, right, and we want rumble. Okay,
Luca
let's go back
began
and
to
see.
respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
We made it a while before finding a new path.
You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to recalculate those odds?
Ooh, hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight.
Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes.
Mind if I poke around?
Oh, be my guest.
Oh boy. Get to see Beck's room. And snoop through her things, I guess.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
There's a joke about a microscope in episode 4 of TLR that I was just editing earlier.
This looks wild. What is it?
Gum?
Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with Beck. What a nerd.
Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I
Beck
know.
looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you?
I mean, a little. But weird can be cool.
Oh, it is weird. I love it, but it's weird. Okay.
Oh, wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse.
Well, probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes.
She seems pretty awesome.
She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this.
Well, not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static.
Ah, shucks.
Shucks. Okay.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Oh! Pungent! Oh, good.
He flipped open the attached card.
Hang on. Before we open the attached card, I gotta know if one of these goes pungent. Nope. He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors.
Boy, you were a kid out get around, huh?
Oh, sorry, was this from your old school?
The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both.
So you've moved a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else.
Aw.
These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water.
That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared.
Well, you cared enough to keep them, is all.
Look, can I ask you something?
Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt?
I'll be honest, I hurt more than I expected.
Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around?
Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes.
No, I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want?
I mean... No, it didn't used to feel that way. I know Graham loves me, but... Sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at...
A problem?
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that?
I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little... Don't hold a grudge. Especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop.
So then, what do you do? When you don't know what to do?
Well, Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around! I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse! Screw this town!
Whoa. Let me try. Everything sucks. I hate it. I hate it. Why can't we just do anything that happens in my mouth? Why can't we just stay somewhere?
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
Okay, there. Well, can't you feel a little better?
As abruptly as it began, the the storm abated.
Thanks. They needed that.
Yeah, me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again.
Sure. I'll walk out.
Yeah, that was a lot. Y'all take care of yourselves. That was a lot. It was great. Good writing. Very sweet. Very good. Kind of sad.
See you and Rolo at the festival?
Sounds good.
Hey, Luca. Don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
Aw. Oh my god, we're back to chapter 5. Okay.
Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Oh, so we are still going to Treehouse. Okay. Heading to the Treehouse. Woo! No, we already did that. Oh my god, it's the bat. Yes, hello, Dawn.
The Valentine man, both figuratively.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Dawn. What are you doing? That's not her voice at all. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Hey, Don. Tracking down a lead?
You bet! I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament.
Peculiar how?
He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions.
Okay, like what?
The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer.
Solomon?
Bingo!
So Eris was forced to take care of him.
Yup, or she would have lost everything.
Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid?
Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Wow.
That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out?
A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca.
Okay, well, that's not necessarily true, but okay.
After the foul harvest, the Valentines.
Okay. I don't... I better not dilly-dally. All right, we're going to the treehouse. Nobody out here this time. I assume also that this is not a direction. No, okay. Just making sure. A good reporter never reveals her source until after she has a book deal. Oh, yes. I love talking to this one. Oh, I love Dawn. She's in my top 3? Top 5? Hard to say. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. Uh-oh, Rollo's gonna be pissed at us because we blew him off 2 nights in a row, which, to be fair, he kind of has a right. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir? Oh, I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. She's also one of my favorites, that croc reading the book, yes. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future. Yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Ugh, so creepy. Alright, just checking. I always just run through this because I'm assuming that there's nothing new, but I suppose we all know what happens when one assumes. Now I know what the sign says.
Rollo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
I'm sorry. Rollo is not accepting visitors at this time. Please return never.
And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh? What makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. Wait, what? The storm got bad, and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house, and you weren't there. Well, I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. The storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to Mission Control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh, wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this. If that's what you want to think, then maybe you're the bad
Rollo's tone
friend.
changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your paw's nonsense like it means anything.
Yeah, well, at least my paw's still around.
The words hung in the cold night air. Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
No, Luca,
Good night, Rollo.
Dang it.
Ruh-roh? What the hell?
Luca dug through his old stuff,
Yikes.
not even sure what he was looking for.
But also, like, so well written, because, like, absolutely an argument that two 12-year-old boys would have.
Rollo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family.
This is kind of fun. Obviously, I'm continuing to do this because after I hit that pumpkin 20 times and got a charm for it, I'm convinced that every little mini game thing like this is going to give me a charm if I do it enough. Okay, but I might be wrong about this one. I'll lift the embargo. Does anyone know if I can get a charm from kicking this silly soccer ball? Because I'm enjoying myself, and I will keep doing it, but it also looks like the game wants me to go to bed. Damn, how is it already 10 to 4? All right, let's just go to bed. Oh, ooh, that was a good one. All right.
I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends.
Well, I have no idea who this is, so... Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
Luca? You slept straight through breakfast? Luca, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet.
Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things.
Okay,
I'll be back later to check in.
sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Can I keep kicking it? Maybe I can keep kicking it. Hell yeah!
I bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. Humph. He's gonna be miserable. It really is kind of fun. I'm trying to keep... I don't move quite fast enough to really get it to, like... Wait, can I go back to bed?
Luca dozed off again.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to. Oh, well.
Luca. I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you aren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Oh, I wasn't on voice mod that whole time, was I? Oh well.
There's never anything interesting at that festival anyway.
Oh god, I'm not good enough at this for this to be easy. Let's see if I can manage it though. There we go. All right, give me a second. I am curious if it will let me leave the room. Yeah, okay, great.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Oh, thanks, Sophie. I think actually, I think maybe one of my settings changed or something, because I think the delay between what I'm doing and y'all getting it on stream is a little bit longer than it usually is. I'll have to check my settings. Who knows? There are so many tech things this morning. Who knows?
Complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Aww.
He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
I don't know who this is.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwill. She said she met you yesterday. She said you met yesterday.
What did she say? Is she here?
She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake.
Cute.
Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit.
What the fuck?
The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour. Make yourself comfortable.
What the hell?
Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See?
What?
Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
What the fuck?
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame.
Yikes.
Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People.
Oh my god.
Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands.
Uh-oh.
With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within.
It's either Ma or Grandma.
Luca's own face looked back at
Oh,
him.
holy shit!
Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar.
What the hell?
As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin.
This is wild.
Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames.
What?
In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
Interesting.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
I would scream.
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about?
I don't feel like talking.
That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter.
But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
But he said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
And did you mean any of the things you said to him?
No.
Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Now, get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you?
I guess not.
Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize.
But he's the one that...
What did I just say?
Buy him a corn dog.
That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch.
All right.
I love you, Luca.
I love you too.
But I don't
Luca took a
trust
deep
you!
breath.
Ah! Corn dog! I do want a corn dog now. I'm hungry. Okay.
Chapter 6.
I have no idea anymore. 6 sounds
Through
good.
thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Okay. Well, this seems like a very good little moment to take a break. We've just hit 4 o'clock. Man, the thought plickens over and over. Things are fucking weird in Beacon Pines, and I'm into it. Cool. Enjoy some thirst. I'm gonna go get a snack and refill my water and all that good stuff, and press the wrong button on my stream deck. And then we'll be back for more. Tell your friends, get them in here. We're getting there. See you soon.
But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later.
Oh no! I was sitting in front of his nipple the whole time. I'm so sorry. Shit! Yeah, there it is. There's the angle. Sorry, my head was right.
I want to kick the Reaper straight to hell.
Caden is as boring as a sack of mayonnaise, but when he had his shirt off at the hospital, it wasn't hard to look at.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie.
Ha ha!
She doesn't sweat.
No, I'll bet she does.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Game night. Samantha
Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills times between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer.
Okay.
I love you, Garrus Vicarian.
Wow. The vids Joker gave me, well, they never got this far.
Shocker.
There was the part about sleeping together, but this is... I don't...
Kiss him! Kiss him! Shut him up and
Needs
kiss
a
him!
vid when you've got me.
Ugh! Yes, dip me.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, codename Archangel. All-round Turian bad boy and dispenser of justice in an unjust galaxy.
Alright, that's pretty hot.
Now you're getting it.
I sure as fuck am. Dance it out.
So, tell me, think a girl would fall for that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yes. I see you've been putting that reach and flexibility to good use.
You know it. And it gets even better when you try it in bed.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
I got the hots for James. I didn't really. I mean, it's like now is such an inappropriate time to talk about. That is not what you were picking up on. Everyone back on Earth?
I got this one.
Oh, fuck yeah, James. Oh, that's so hot. All right, James. You're hot and you have good taste in shitty vehicles. Let's talk.
Such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make
Yes.
good on all this flirting?
You. Holy shit, James. How dare you be so casually sexy? God damn it.
Brooke, she's kind of cute. Think she's on the market?
Bite me,
Shepard,
please.
You've been holding out on me.
Get sweaty. What?
come on in closer. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't talking to... I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking to me. What happened was, we came, I started saying something, James took off his shirt, I flew backwards, such was the strength of my thirst. And as I flew backwards, are you ready for the Rube Goldberg machine of shit that just happened? I knocked my green screen, which is here. It can't see it because that's the idea. I knocked my green screen, behind which is my, you can't see this either, but my light. And so the green screen knocked into the light. The light is on a tripod, one of the legs of which is right next to the Ethernet cable that is plugged into my computer and the modem. And so when I hit the green screen, which hit the light, which jiggled the Ethernet cord, which cut stream. So... I might break it again, y'all. I just Oh. I am not a popsicle seller, nor am I some unimportant fidget spinner. I am your mother. Now help me collect some more soda bread. I love you. When in disgrace with pickles and men's eyes, I all alone bereap my freezing state, and trouble deaf heaven with my volcanoless cries, and facepalm upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope. Featured like him with vaccines possessed, desiring this man's hand-drawn turtle sticker and that man's churro, with what I most enjoy, contented least. Yet in these chicharrones, myself almost despising, haply I fawn on thee. And then my state, like to the chupacabra at break of day, arising from running earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered, such boat brings, that then I scorn to change my paintbrush with kings. Friends, Romans, sporks, lend me your fingernails. If nature's sovereign mistress over scabies, as thou goest onward, still will assuage thee back. She stews thee to this purpose, that her skill may porcupine's disgrace and wretched minutes kill. Yet fear her, O thou icicles of her pleasure.
Now is the sausage biscuit of our discontent.
Hello and welcome back. This thought is pretty plick. True, I just saw that, Brian. Very good. All right, we back, and I want to know what happens, so we're just gonna jump right back in. Assume there's nothing here for me to pick up. Oh, I did want to check the tree again now that we have a new path and a couple of new. Oops. Okay, we're on Rumble. Yeah, okay. We've got so many charms that we just haven't used. Alright. Onward! Oh, that's Rolo's sister. Okay, we gave her the same voice as Rolo.
Luca, Rolo wanted me to tell you something.
What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
Ugh. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet.
Roxy, I don't...
It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it.
Aw, Big Sis cares a little bit. Honestly, I assume that's the pond, but maybe not. That's not the way to the pond. Oh, it is the way to the pond. What's this? Oh, the way out of town.
The road leading to a sort of...
That's right. Well, this is very cute. Let's talk to everyone before we find Rolo.
How goes the beetle hunt?
Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an exuvier. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just picked up and left.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Ooh, that feels like a clue. Where are all the bugs? This is an agricultural town. There needs to be bugs.
Unique New York. Unique New York. You know I need unique New York.
Huh?
Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box.
You nervous?
Oh, heavens, no.
Well, break a leg.
Give me the gift of... I missed it. I missed whatever the rest of that said. Oh, I don't want to talk to a clipboard. They're so creepy. Oh, good. I can't talk to the clipboard, so it doesn't matter. Hey.
I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival.
Totally.
The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's.
You said it.
No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that.
Exactly. But... the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty.
Fitz.
I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all, Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that's enough. Oh, this is Jeff.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a
Jeff a
wistful
voice,
look.
y'all? Was it just old dude? Oh, it was old mountain man. Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. Everything all right?
Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. I just ain't right these days, you know?
I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Aw. All right, that's enough. Ugh, but these two assholes. every single time. Yep. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. God. Ain't moving. Okay. Fine with me. Okay, now we have talked to everybody, so let's see if the pond is the quiet spot. Oh, no, but here's this dog. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as the boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in.
Yeah, okay, good luck.
Guess it's not here. Could it be back at the treehouse? No. Oh, but there's another soccer ball. Can I kick it? All right. Well, it's not here. He's not here. Onward to glory. Let's see. A quiet spot. Oh, Lord have mercy. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve.
Nope.
Tell him, Luca. Oh, that's Foghorn Leghorn. I say, this is the first time I've seen this many, smiling faces since the foul harvest. I do not remember what voice we gave her. Don't remember. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. It was not worth thinking that hard for 2 sentences. One sentence with 2 clauses.
Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Sorry all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Wait, who's Griffin? I don't remember who that is. That was confusing. Oh no, she doesn't have anything for us to read this time. Oh, this was... Don't remember.
Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying.
I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about.
But I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books.
Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books.
True. So what you got in there?
Books. Excellent. Good. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Oh, right, they're brother and sister. I forgot. What is this way? Oh, yes, let's talk to the bat.
Oh, I have a question for ya. What do you think this whole festival is for?
The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons.
Cynical. Yes, I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super special guest of honor?
A special guest? Who?
I haven't dug that deep yet. Hi,
Sundew.
I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal.
Ooh, who could it be? Anything? Looks like the diner's closed, so probably... Oh. Yes, the diner's closed. Okay. Who's the special guest? What's up, Sundew? Welcome in. Glad you made it. Okay. Oh, let's take some of those delicious-looking cakes. Okay, I guess that's enough. I have no idea who this person is. Hi, Luca. So you're done at the library? What the fuck?
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away
Oh,
suspiciously.
that's Griffin. What the fuck? What is going on with Griffin? Nothing at all. Que la chingaos. Luca! Did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean?
It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations.
That's great.
Census taking, emergency services. Oh my God, that kid's perfect. Is this just going to be the same video? Because if it is, I would love to not watch it. Yes, it appears that it is. Okay. Tapping out random rhythm on objects. Yes, hey Race. Yes. How goes this perfectly cute and not scary? Well, Sundu, it has gotten significantly more scary. Where the shit? Oh.
The library, somewhere quiet.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, this is the Eastern European penguin. Okay. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle.
The first?
Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you?
Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On planet Farpool, you may take issue when the 5th king dies. You'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you?
No, it's okay. Let me figure it out.
All right. When you find it, bring it here to be verified. Oh, and if you decide you still want a hint, the offer still stands. Okay, so I just need the 5th issue of... Oh, thanks, Fatal the Baptist. Thank you very much. Is this the same... Once you've got the book, you can either bring it here to me or just grab a different one. Okay, great. Thanks very much, Fatal the Baptist. I'm really excited about how well it's going so far. And congrats, of course, to the whole team. Actually, I have it up, so let's just do a quick reload and see where we are at this point, because we had just crossed 100,000 when I went live. Damn, we up to 106. You love to see it. I'm so excited about this project. Ooh, and the new $120,000 stretch goal will add a complete adventure to the GM's kit. Ooh, another adventure. How exciting. All right, anyway, back to this. Okay, I do not think that is the book we want, so let's see. This one.
The issue with self-help, a helpful guide.
I mean, issue is good, but what I want is the 5th issue of that thing that we watch.
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Tempting, but also no, I don't think.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
Also tempting, also
Luca
incorrect.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
Yup.
Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic?
You know it. Some fascinating canon towards the end. Did you know Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe, like around an object, leaving that object unaltered.
So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else.
Bingo.
That is wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please.
Oh, right. Sorry. I saw you singing on stage as your photo on the team section. Oh, you've seen me in a show? Is that what you mean, Fatal? All right, let's get up here.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Incorrect.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5.
That's
from
the
shelf.
one. Jace's fandom Twitter, I feel like that's very funny. And also probably real. Aha! You found it!
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book
Wow,
under
Rollo
the
really
purple
did go
light,
all out.
2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Cool. Cool.
Luca clicked
for you,
his
Rollo.
tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it.
Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash.
Oh, Rollo.
Now, let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift
He continued flipping.
only found in grub.
Griffin grub? Oh, thanks, Fatal.
Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it.
Grift in grub cart. Grift in Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand.
Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then? Good luck on the rest of your scavenger hunt.
Thanks, Kato.
Oh, this is very cute, and I'm very into this. Sherlock Antelope, that's me. Well, actually, our friend Rollo, who we're looking for, is the real Sherlock. He even has a little hat to go with it. I do not know where that is. But I guess, oh, yes, I do. Griffin, we talked about this. That's why everyone was like, are you done at the library? Okay. I thought there was a weird time warp thing going on. It's fine. Here we go. I really should have given Griffin a voice, but I don't remember what it was before.
Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it?
Bought and paid for. Enjoy.
I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be gross.
It's cold.
Oh, yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically.
Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
Ugh, this is getting...
Ugh, this is getting to be a whole thing.
Okay, so this must be the cafe, because we got to go up the stairs from where the fountain is. So up we go this way. Oh, good. We're back to Zariel now.
There you are, Luca.
No way. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade.
Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun.
Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Ugh, I feel cheapened somehow.
I think it's sweet. luck, Luca.
Takes flight but has no wings. Oh my god! There he is with balloons. I'm gonna cry. Ah!
Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rollo, still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Oh my god, I love them both so much. Oh, they're so cute.
Rollo, I don't deserve you. Yeah, well, I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try and find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day.
I don't actually know if that's true though, Luca. I think the world might end today. We'll see.
You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect.
Oh, they're so cute. Let's go. These balloons are intense. Hi, bye.
Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Nope.
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it.
You didn't ask me.
God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you.
Okay, so she is our grandmother and not an imposter. There was a moment where I was like, is that not our granny?
I hope someday you can
Stairs
accept
and what
that.
the fuckery.
Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Intense.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about?
Maybe later.
Sure, whenever you want.
He's such a good friend.
You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize.
I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me.
Rollo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice?
We can still go.
Nah, this is fine.
Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
What was that?
Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
What? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god!
A shockwave of cold tore through the room.
Capitalism,
A bitter,
Sundew.
unfathomable chill.
Very good. But also, what the fuck is happening? Did say the end of the world.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason.
What in the fuck?
And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
No, it doesn't.
In a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The
Holy
end.
shit, though.
No, that can't be the ending.
It's not.
It simply can't.
It's not.
I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Of course I won't.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it.
Yeah, I know.
We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Say IRL, my IRL animal's obsessed with my Okay. Okay, so we got hard. Oh, good cop, hard cop? Is that what that is? Ooh, and we got another one over here. Ooh, where do we go first? Let's stick to what we've been doing. Oh yeah, we did a little bit earlier, Sundew, but go ahead and do it now while I decide, I think I want to do this one. I think I want to go back to the one where we attacked the squirrel dude and play good cop, hard cop, because this one is MCDC. Oh, right. This one is the one where the clipboards and Mr. Kerr came to try and kill us at the treehouse, and we tried to use the MCDC, and it, like, failed. And so we got caught. So we can run away from that, or we can try good cop, hard cop, which sounds hilarious, so we're doing that. Yeah. Good cop, hard cop.
They'd run the classic
All cops are
good cop,
bastards.
hard cop interrogation. Rollo brandished a steely gaze.
Oh boy.
I've got this. Read about it 100 times.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be great, largely because Rollo's
Rollo
taking the
swaggered past
lead.
the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver.
Uh-oh, he's gonna kick it or something.
Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Wait, let me read this first. One of my players got a new set of art commissions. For a prize, I was able to get a portrait of Sazgoth, my fire. Oh my god, that's awesome! It's kind of Disney-ish looking, but it's fun to have actual heart of him. That's awesome, Sundew! Oh, I love art of my characters.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Mighty Mur. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, I'm Eugenio. I'm DM Jazzy, and we are playing Beacon Pines. Creepy but adorably animated, sort of choose your own adventure style game. Been a blast so far. Welcome in, everybody. I'm happy that you're here. Mur, I hope the stream went well. If it's your first time in, I'm Eugenio. I'm DM Jazzy Hands. I'm a podcaster and streamer, professional GM for tabletop role-playing games, designer, writer, all that good stuff. And I'm glad that you're here. Talked a lot about horror. Ooh, well, let's see if any of it comes up, because this game is freaky as fuck. Thanks for bringing your folks over, Burr. I appreciate it. If you're not following Mighty Mur, brilliant writer and podcaster about writing and excellent streamer. So go, please, you can hit just the little heart at the top of the chat box that I think might have just disappeared. But anyway, go follow Mighty Mur. What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light.
Of course, Mur. It's all true.
With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk.
Now, hold on. Let's just calm down.
Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or, well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance.
What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth can I dance?
Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house?
I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready.
Ah, so you're in cahoots with Gran.
Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh?
But blow up the festival? Good
He shook
Lord.
his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Where is she now?
She's headed to the source.
Source? What's the source?
It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began.
What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Rollo, badass. Dance with your mouth. There you go.
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him.
What did he say about the source?
It's where the town began?
We need more information.
Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more?
What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival.
Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves.
Is there anything more reliable?
The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers.
I don't remember if we had that weird dream in this timeline or not, so I don't know if this version of Luca has heard the words "the source" yet. Sundu.
Dang, this is a nice library.
Привет. We work hard on it. No, привет is hello. Spasiba. We work hard on it. There you go.
Are you a little young to be a librarian?
Oh.
Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys.
I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Noviak sometimes.
They got you working for free?
It's quiet, and I get access to all books I can read. What more could person want?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, let's go.
What can I do for you all?
Well, we need a favor.
I already told you and Rollo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be but. Call it a personal code of conscience.
Okay, actually, we're looking to do some research.
Ah, now you are speaking my language. What are you looking for?
Well, that's the thing. We sort of don't know.
What do you got on the history of the town?
There's the country record archives.
Well, what's in those?
Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading, but they do go all the way back to when the town was founded.
Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8.
8? How did we get to 8?
6 feet under, 3 towns over.
What the fuck?
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Grand's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos.
It's all very exciting.
Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop.
We have to keep digging.
If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got a better idea, spit it out.
You sound like my sister.
Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring country records that kill you. County records that kill you. I'll push you the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Dylan!
Dylan, what's up? Thank you so much for that resub. Holy shit, 2 years. Oh, thanks. Can we get a shout out for Super Dylan? I love this game so much.
You're a county record.
Really? That's the best you've got? Well, I'm done with you. You'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here.
I'd love to see you try.
Hey, hey, hey! We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute
Something
and...
tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck?
In the element of J. Hartford from the Brookfield Tribune 8 years ago.
That can't be right.
What is it?
J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford.
What the fuck? It is an imposter! Is it his mom? I'm so confused.
Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords.
Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor.
Oh, okay, this is getting creepy.
If your gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over,
Then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
What? I was right before. All right, gang, I've got to close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it?
Almost 10.
oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go.
Yeah, my parents will be worried sick.
Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow.
What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement?
I'll think of something.
Oh, that's another possibility, Reese. Maybe it is her and she faked her death. That's a possibility.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Oh my god, this music.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Just checking. Just checking. All right, so we gotta go. Oh my god, it's still open? Dude. Hide your tracks better.
Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So, if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing's wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done.
That doesn't seem super likely. Sorry, couldn't resist. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Alrighty. Nothing else down here, huh? I've gotten all the secrets from down here. Alright. Absolutely leaving that stuff on open. It's fine. Fuck!
Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed, play it cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
We got fucking dosed with the jam!
His
Gonna
stride
collapse, he's
began
gonna
to
collapse.
falter.
Yep.
He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Yeah, we got dosed with the fucking jam for whatever his name is, Nuncreed. Oh, sorry.
Come on, legs, just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move.
That was great.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground.
He's none too good, yeah.
Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
Oh god, that's so creepy.
Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into?
That was definitely us just being dragged across the floor.
Rest now and let me handle everything.
What the fuck?
Chapter 9.
Oh damn, we're not dead.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed.
Apparently, sometimes we should not pump up the... Very nice.
He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
Okay, to be fair, she didn't.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
There you go.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival, the King's Festival, every time. Makes me laugh every time. Ow, where's our soccer ball? Itchy, itchy. Ugh. No. No. Okay. Still open. Still on. Listen, I don't feel bad about it if Gran's not going to do it either. Fix it either, so. Is this always open? Maybe so, and I just never noticed. Yeah, I guess so. Don't get soccer balls. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Where have you been?
Gran put something in the jam.
Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators.
Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed put me to sleep. Whoa! Sly devil. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything?
We looked around, but we haven't seen anything odd.
Your Gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech.
What speech?
Mayor Guest just got up to the podium. Everyone's gathering at the stage.
Let's get moving.
Ooh, this might be the end of us, because I think this is probably when the thing happens.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Is this thing... Oh. Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and... well, I suppose you already know that. Yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize somebody who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Well, even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right. Where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone!
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. All right. What a great turnout. Oh, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium, you know.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
All right, then. Community, conviction, commitment. Oh, actually, let's do this one.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum, as you locals say, thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community, first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. The festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future that we will shape together, and that is what change is all about! their future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish.
What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I've learned one true thing. Ah, yes, one always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim...
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Well, that didn't last long, did
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Don't cry for me, Argent. Don't cry for me, Beacon Pines. The truth is, it was an eldritch horror. All right.
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention.
Incredible.
For the rest of time. The end.
Incredible ending. I think this is the good ending, right? We're done. That's the end of the game. That was the good one.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything! Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Number one, okay, I kind of like the ending with Mr. Kerr stuck up there in the Evita pose. Why are you coming for the theater kids? I do my best. But second of all, this is a question that occurred to me at the very beginning of the game, and then I sort of never thought about again. Who is this narrator?
No,
We shall see.
I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay. Ooh, good cop, sly cop is still an option, but I think I want to go the other way just to check things out a little. Yeah, so let's do our MCDC flight this time, instead of trying to shoot the MCDC. It's a very good question. Thank you, I thought so. Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight!
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches.
Oh, much smarter.
He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Who the shit is with me? I don't remember this part well enough.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy.
Oh, right, this is fucked up Iggy that got splashed with the ooze. I forgot about that. See it. See you, jerks. Fine. We know where that leads them. This way, we'll take the tunnels.
Luca and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it was ice.
Is it the pond?
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5?
Signs.
Decent movie.
They stood silently, catching their breath. The sky was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs.
What's up, Ceres and raiding party? Welcome on in, y'all. Thanks so much for coming by, Ceres. I appreciate you. I'm O'Kenny, I'm Team Jesse, and we are playing Beacon Pines. A creepy, adorable, choose your own adventure, pick your path type game. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Ceres. I hope stream went well. What were you playing today? I very much want to know what happens here. So you tell me how stream went, and I'm gonna hit the button.
Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
That was actually pretty badass.
Deary, and you did shiny hunting. Oh, that's lovely. I hope you caught lots of shinies.
I think we lost him.
Are we up in the mountains?
I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill.
Oh, just the one. Well, lots of glitches caught on screen. Oh, we love that. That's always fun.
Then what's up with the Winter Wonderland?
All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me.
This looks like...
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow.
It's not what I expected.
Two faint seams were visible along the surface.
Bet that's the tunnels.
A manhole cover?
If it is, I've never seen one like it.
Hey, Orc Princess, welcome in. Oh, it's very fun and very weird. Wait, is this Lost? Yes. We are actually in Purgatory. No, fuck! I wanted to go the other way. Oh, we have these. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. That's very fucking cold, I believe, if I remember correctly. 256, I think, is freezing. So I guess it could be colder. Okay, have a good dinner prep, Ceres, and thank you so much for bringing your folks over. I super appreciate you. If you're not following Ceres, go check out Ceres' channel, please. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr? Meh, still within safe ranges. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. Always the way. Can we go back? Great, I want to see if it'll let us go up this way. Oh, it will. What the hell? This one is the one we used for this. Oh, it's the same one that we used for the speech. Oh, well. 4.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you. Oh, that's colder than I thought it was. Wait. Hang on. Oh, I was wrong about... I don't know why... Huh, okay. God, I haven't done real cam in a long time. Out here with no code. I have a stream. I'm on R2 while working on something else on my monitor. I heard a robotic voice in my mind, immediately thought, oh, he's playing Stray. I love that. Okay, here we go.
Luca? Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
It's that bozo Kerr.
I hope nothing bad has happened to you out in those woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
It seems like the only dangerous thing in the woods is you.
He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation, as you locals say, did you end up with one of our radios?
Just lucky, I guess.
Boy, howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you?
Oh, no, it's not 50K. It's, I think they said 250 something K. Yeah, no, 50K is what? Is 50 away from absolute zero. No, I think they said 253 is what they said.
You knew my parents?
Oh I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mum sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving. Okay, it doesn't look like there's another path out of here. Oh, unless it's that way. Well, wait, hold on. Now I want to go back and check out that sign, because I'm indecisive.
What's all this?
Hard to say with all this snow.
I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out the letters under there.
What town could this even be? There couldn't be another town this deep into Weepwood.
I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here.
I think it says Beacon Pines.
Step 1, snow's gotta go.
I'll see what I can do. Okay, now we're gonna go back this way. Yep, we're gonna throw snow at it in just a second. I do want to make sure... Yeah, okay. Alright. I knew it!
The boys stared in disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
Or Amanda Bynes. Oh, I wish it had said Amanda Bynes. Or Kevin Bacon. Oh, that would have been good too.
This doesn't make any sense.
We're in Beacon Pines?
How is that possible? We ran away from town. How do we get back here?
I guess we got turned around.
Where did all this snow come from?
Well, it's been colder than normal lately.
There's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape.
The puddle we fought at before. It was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source.
You think it's related? What the hell is going on?
We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving.
Can't go that way. Guess we're going into town. Holy shit. Wait a minute.
The fencing glistened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
Thanks, Subdu. Did they travel in time when they used the MCD, the ACDC or whatever it was called? That's not what it's called. ACMC, DCMC, MCDC. MCDC, I think that's what it is.
Looks like the stuff they put up around Weepwood.
The stuff who put up?
Well, I don't know, actually.
Whoop, toxic waste barrels. Love to see that.
Well, this stuff look familiar to you?
It looks like the barrel near the puddle
Shoved me into, yeah.
Oops, doodle. My bee.
It's all frozen.
Looking down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Whatever happened here, it happened fast. The fish didn't even have time... The fish didn't even have time to run. Or, you know, swim, run.
I don't know why that tickled me so much, but that was very funny.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone.
What?
There's nothing here but more snow.
There must be an explanation for all this. We have to keep looking.
You can look all you want. I quit.
Iggy, we have to keep going.
You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled. This town is destroyed, and everyone we ever known is gone.
We don't know that. You can't just quit.
You do whatever you want. I'm done.
Listen, I get it, Iggy, honestly.
Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luke appeared
Okay, but
upward
is
at
it?
the darkening sky.
Wait a minute. I'm Iggy. Is this? Yeah, Shimmy, is this old Beacon Pines? And when they had them all go away for a week, they brought them back to literally a different location, a new town that they'd built? It is an excellent snow crunching sound.
He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry.
Talk to the folks that have had the worst thing literally happen to them. Say, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, his face is super mangled.
Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt.
And also, everyone is gone.
It's getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest for a bit.
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
The end? What?
The way the snow covered everything over, it's kind of calming.
I know, I'm completely enwrapped.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to say it, but, ugh, thanks.
Huh?
Well, for getting us away from those creeps. I sort of froze up back there.
Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper.
Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what the gunk would do. You didn't, right?
No, of course not.
Well, and second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper.
Well, but I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But that's exactly what you should have done.
Huh?
I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works.
Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you?
Yeah, of course. Jeez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point.
Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get into fights?
Iggy shrugged.
Something to do.
You're an asshole? Because you're bored?
Sometimes I just feel, I don't know, empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rolo are always having a blast together. Laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control.
Iggy now wept openly.
Perfect little Luca Van Horn with his perfect little life.
My life is not perfect.
Everybody in town likes you.
Not everybody.
Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet, and she already likes you.
You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great. She ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
Truly fair was kind. I mean, listen, I feel bad for the kid, but also.
Yeah, I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
It must be raining out here.
Yeah, definitely.
Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
We should probably try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
Luca?
Yeah?
I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse.
So what'd you think?
Not bad.
I'll give you the full tour when we get back.
You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep.
Okay, they're gonna die.
Iggy snuggled in some more.
When it comes to worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't half bad.
Is this the good ending?
The house smelled of warm bread.
What?
Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug.
Oh, we're having another dream. Okay.
He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song.
That's
A voice
hypothermia,
behind
boo.
Luca spoke. This is how you remember them, huh?
Truly, Brian.
Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you? Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us.
What?
Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister.
Ruh-roh.
He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people.
Aha. Hey, DC, welcome in.
I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere? Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.
Who the hell is that?
A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Who the hell are you?
Get your hands off of me!
Whether it was the calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
Well, you two certainly have caused a lot of commotion.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take it easy, Iggy.
We were asleep minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads.
I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy.
You didn't hurt nobody.
Anybody.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I see. You think you're better than me, you...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
Big-hatted, scarfy-necked furball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here.
Interesting choice of words.
I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you?
A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility.
Great. How about a name?
If you must call me something, you can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off?
Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Wait! Do you live here?
Kermit Squall, thank you so much. Nat20, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate you.
Well, you might say that.
So, you know where we are?
You might also say that.
Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us or not?
Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are.
Alright, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Alright, enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience thin, Nat relented.
Very well. I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines.
Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate in Weepwood, or we teleported to some alternate universe, or this is all just some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home.
You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful.
Just give it to us straight.
So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original, true Beacon Pines. I knew it! You both grew up here. But the town you've called your home for the past several years is a replica.
Fucking called it!
A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair. But a replica nonetheless.
That's impossible. It's too much work. You need a whole town to replicate a whole town.
Indeed. To pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate.
We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed.
You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail? As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to this miraculous thing we call a brain. It has a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion, even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Holy shit.
So, you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all and no one noticed?
Precisely.
But why?
Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover...
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
the source.
Why'd you say the source like that?
Why, indeed.
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
I mean, it's all ridiculous. There's no way they could...
Looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this really is home...
He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out.
Iggy! It's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood. What?
Chapter 6.
Fuck is happening?
The source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more.
Spoken italics, they did.
As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured.
Oh, right. Rollo's still captured in this timeline.
Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest.
Well, yeah.
But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard.
Holy shit. His dad's gravestone.
A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
Here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. You've been here. Alone. In the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply. Just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh.
Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy.
Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
We gotta hide.
Iggy's reaction to everything, are you?
259K. Fall off distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who love them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey. Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Weirdo.
What the fuck? Here, I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me.
Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Oh, my dude. Hey!
Who's any of this helping?
What?
Sitting here in the snow crying like some pushover. Who you helping?
Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone.
Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's ass...
I should stand up for myself.
Hell yeah. Kerr and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right?
Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awfully valuable to Perennial Harvest.
Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate happened to their precious source, wouldn't it?
What do you have in mind?
If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it.
And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh shit, I forgot to change back to Luca. Thanks, Shimmy.
I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Let's do this.
Okay, a part of me feels like this might be the final branch, and I really want to go try Sly later, but we are where we are right now, so we'll come back later.
It can get awful cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way.
Where's Rolo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her?
Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a
Have
skeptical
good luck, Tanya.
look.
Well, do I? Oh, shucks, now that hurts my feelings.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Okay. Dark as fuck, y'all. What is going on? I assume we gotta go down. Oh, nope. Okay, we're still not going down there, huh? Don't need that anymore.
Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Yeah, long story. So a few years back, I came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids, the good stuff.
So why did you bury it under a tree?
That's the long part of the story. You and Rolo were doing chores at Rolo's chicken coop, and you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare, but like I said, these are some primo fireworks, so I might have underestimated things.
You blew up the chicken coop?
I prefer to think of it as an incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces.
Rolo got grounded for months.
Yes, he did blow the coop.
Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under that tree, but when I came back for him later, they were gone. I figured some grown-ups found him and tossed him.
He triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us.
Unbelievable.
Wild. And also concerning.
Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. Build a brat who's in way over his head.
A hero's just someone who refuses to give up.
Ugh, comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero.
I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself.
Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are.
Prepare for blast-off, loser.
Luke is getting some sass to him, and I'm here for it, I gotta say. No thanks.
Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place.
Hey! Okay. Let us go up here, I wonder? No. I'm curious if that did anything to our little tree. Not yet. Oppa. Really? All right.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is it? Echo! Echo! Whoa. Whoa.
I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now.
But why would they dig up a giant hole?
I think this is it.
This is the source? It's a dang hole! How do we smash a hole?
Okay. Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend.
Kerr. Where's Rolo?
I wasn't lying before. He's safe. I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Is this man gonna push us in this hole? Drats, it's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
Press X to down. It really is something, isn't it?
What did you do to our town? What is all of this?
Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know.
What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge?
Oh, heavens, no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various, complications.
Complications like us?
You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way.
Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey.
The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime, and you happen to be extras, ready for your curtain call.
We aren't giving up without a fight.
Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you.
Oh, now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. Drama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change! Uh-oh. There, that's better. Deal with them. They're for sure pushing us in this hole.
Luca with a sly glance.
Oh, maybe not, though. Maybe we're going to give them the slip. I don't know. Why are you smirking?
Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
I don't know if that's a real threat or not. Stop! Let's not do something regrettable.
Joke's on you. Regret's one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your...
I'm such a fucking teenage boy. I'm so sorry.
Well, out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your precious hole?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You're a terrible liar.
I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar.
That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Oh, God. Stop, you fool.
Call off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You can all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here. I really thought we were getting pushed in that hole.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
Ugh. It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down.
What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick,
Oh my god, oh my god,
Iggy
oh my god.
tossed the firework into the hole.
Iggy. Ooh.
Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca. Iggy tried to twist away.
Holy shit!
But in the struggle, they both tumbled over the side.
Oh my god!
Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped. His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow.
Well, yeah.
He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child, what have you done? Luca, Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back.
How, what channel do I use?
It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. Oh shit, they've been listening to us.
If you do that, the clipboards will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture.
Holy shit, Iggy.
Just let go and save yourself.
Holy fuck. If he lets go, we both die.
I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it.
Holy shit!
Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life.
How old do you think this guy is, Iggy? I mean, Luca.
Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life! I'll have you know, I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Oh my god.
Wow, can you believe this guy?
Okay.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kerr, just let go.
No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too.
Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
Oh my god. This is so fucked. You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend.
Yes, you are.
Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr.
Iggy, no!
Luca felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies.
I can't.
It's your only way out of this mess. 2 birds with 1 stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
A calm settled over Iggy's face.
This is fucking wild.
Luca, come on, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Let me do the right thing for once.
Holy fucking shit. Seems like a great place to end the stream. No, okay, we gotta at least see what the choices are. It's 6 o'clock, y'all. And I have to go. We will pick up right there. I know. I know you all. Literal cliffhanger. I'm buying this fucking game. Listen, yeah, I'm playing it off of Xbox Game Pass, and I think the next game we're going to play on stream is going to be another 5-hour game from Game Pass, so that's one place to go. I know I'm cruel, but it's okay. We're going to finish it on Tuesday. I think we can finish it off on Tuesday. So come back. Come back then. I know, I'm so mean. I'm real sorry to do that to you, but I do actually have another thing I have to get to this evening, so we do need to end pretty close to on time today. I'm very sorry about that, because don't get me wrong, it's real fun to torture you all, but also I fucking want to know what happens real fucking bad. So for whatever that's worth, I am also torturing myself here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This game is so good. I cannot wait to finish it on Tuesday, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, same time as always. So come hang out and see how this ends, because this is some good shit. This game is great. What else? Yeah, so that's the next time that you'll catch me is next Tuesday at 2. We'll finish off this game. I assume it will not take the full 4 hours, although I don't know, maybe it will. If it doesn't, I will be ready to start the next game, which I'm still deciding for sure. Mods don't know this yet either, so news for the mods. But I think, and I know this is a little outside of like the level of spook that we try and do here, but Scorn is also on Game Pass. and I've been wanting to play it since it came out. So and it's listed as a 5-hour game, so we can probably do it in 2 to 3 streams. And I've been wanting to look at that. So I think Scorn might be our next one. So we'll either start that on Tuesday after we finish this, or we'll start it next Thursday. Of course, episode 4 of The Last Refuge is going to premiere here on this channel on Wednesday night. Channel will go live at 7. Episode starts at 7:30. This one I think is about 55 minutes. So we'll be done with that at about 8:25, and then we'll hang out with the cast afterwards, as always. So that's what's coming up. And then a week from this coming Sunday, so what do we got, like 10 days, The Rivals comes back on February 5th. I'm so excited. Not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. So yeah, that. Let me get the... Oh, great. It's already... Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, let me get the credits rolling. Mods, thank you so much, as always, for everything. Thank all of you who were here in chat. Those of you who were it's not working. Those of you who were lurking also. We're not doing credits today. Okay, I guess we're not doing credits today. Cool. Well, hey, thanks. If you came in with a raid, I super appreciate you. If you resubbed, brand new subs, new followers, I think that's all we had today. Thank you all so very much. This has been a good one, and this game is so good. I'm so excited to find out more. All right, where are we going? Oh, you know what? We're going to go over. Tanya is live, and we so rarely get to raid over into Tanya's channel. So we're going to raid over in Tanya. Tanya's playing Forspoken, and we're going to hang out. We're going to hang out there. Thank you all so much. Raid, Cypher of Tier. We're going to hang out over there. As always, y'all, stay safe, stay healthy, get vaccinated and boosted, wear your masks. Things are getting rough. So take care of each other. Please. And as always, happy gaming, y'all. I'll see you next Tuesday. Goodbye.